Well, good morning, everyone. Thomas Montgomery. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. Today is September 16th, 2025. This is an opportunity for us to get together most weekday mornings at 8 o'clock Central, talk strategy, tips, technique, share success stories, and support each of you. Note, we will not have a Zoom tomorrow on Wednesday, the 17th, due to travel. With that being said, our website for our nonprofit is 509pacific.org. We are going to be talking about a new affiliate program today. And to become an affiliate, which we'll describe, you would go to guaranteedfunding.org. This website here, I can move this over. This is actually the page that guaranteedfunding.org is forwarded to. It's a new landing page that serves a new purpose, which we'll be discussing momentarily. Our tech support line is the same, 903-347-8042. If you have any specific questions about clients or anything that's more one-on-one, please text us. We're just simply not able to address. We have 734 of you on this morning, so when hundreds of you ask individual questions during the Zoom, not a real good format. We record most of our trainings and they're up on YouTube. No different than what we've been discussing. Our 501c3 nonprofit applied for, received a grant. The grant has three mandates. First of which is to improve financial literacy. The second of which is to give away free shelf corps. And then thirdly, we want to use that knowledge, use those shelf corps and help clients get funding. We guarantee a minimum of 100,000. Could be a lot more than that. We work on a lot of capital raises that are much larger, but the minimum that we promise, that we commit to getting the client, is 100,000. Our topic today is different than what we've been discussing, so this is really important for you to assess and assimilate. So based on what's been working and what's not, we're going to make a couple tweaks. So let's go through that now. We've had frequent requests for a simple affiliate program. Simple, just, I know someone, how can I refer them in, make a little money? So we now have a simple affiliate program, and that's what this page here is representing. So, of course, there's no cost to be an affiliate. We have our new generic landing page, which is shown here. I mentioned it up here. It's the same. So guaranteedfunding.org is forwarded to this landing page. Now, those of you that have your own personalized landing pages, this looks really similar, but this serves a different purpose because this allows for affiliates to be recognized. So on the normal landing page, I'll move this to hide it. Normally, these are the four fields. But now that we have this revision, now we have a referred by field whereby the person that's being referred in can identify the affiliate that's referred them so we can pay them. So is it still better to have your own landing page? Of course, we're going to talk about that under the reseller program. But for the affiliate program, they'll refer people into our generic landing page with that referred by field there at the bottom. The affiliate program is just an affiliate program. They don't have to teach, they don't have to educate, they don't have to answer questions. They just refer in and they make $100 for each referral. So it's not as much as our resellers make, I understand, but it's just a flat $100 for referring each party in. We're going to pay these commissions out on a daily basis, and it's onerous for us, but that's designed to get, well, immediate gratification for the affiliates. But secondly, is we want to get daily deposits into their accounts. Because what do you and I know? Especially if someone's looking to get funding, often lenders want to see, hey, is this business actually open? Is it operating? And the easiest way for a lender to assess that is, are there deposits going in and are they going in on a regular basis? So kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy here for our clients that maybe they don't want to be resellers, they don't want to be actively involved, but they often come to us and say, hey, love the program. I know someone I want to refer in. Historically, we tried to get them into the reseller program. That was too much for a lot of them. This is just simple. So daily bank deposits to make their financials look stronger. As far as becoming an affiliate, the affiliate role is really designed for our participants. So I guess we could have someone off the street, but we have lots of new clients enrolling in the grant, and this provides them an easy way to refer others. Most of our growth comes from referrals from our current clients. So all the affiliates need to do, refer in, get paid. Nothing else. Just refer in, get paid. Crazy simple. Now, of course, we'll send over a W-9 and a direct deposit form so that can happen. So let's pause before we talk about the rest. Who has questions on the affiliate program? So Amanda's asking, and that's correct. So affiliates would not have their own landing page because that takes time and effort, and affiliates may refer in a few, they may refer in many, but they're going to use this generic landing page, which is on guaranteedfunding.org. If we typed in guaranteedfunding.org, it's literally forwarded to this page. We can even test it if we want. So let's copy, let's move this down. Let's go to a new tab. Let's type paste. Bam, there it is. So guaranteedfunding.org brings us to this new landing page, which is for use by our affiliates. All right, any other questions on the new affiliate program? For those of you that are resellers, I don't think any of you probably going to drop down, although a few of you just want a simple way to refer people in. You don't want to have to do the things that a reseller does. But to make that make more sense, let's get over to the reseller program. So this is what we've been operating. I don't think there's any changes to it, but let's just understand it. So it's also free. There's no cost to be a reseller. You can go to 509pacific.org. Well, I can even let's show it to you. 509pacific.org. Scroll down, get paid to help others. There's some trainings they want you to watch. Fill out name, email, phone, and say I want to be a reseller and submit. So a reseller is more involved than an affiliate, right? An affiliate doesn't need to go watch any trainings. They don't need to explain things. They just refer in. We take care of everything. We educate the client. We close the client, get them under contract. We pay the affiliate. Resellers different. So for the resellers, it's really like a white label program. And let's call that white or private label model. So what that means is that anyone that comes over to 509pacific.org, fills out this, clicks this button, submits it, then what they're going to do is they're going to receive an email packet from us that has the tools, the resources, and training. Still free, so it's not a cost issue, but it's more involving, but it's also probably more lucrative. So, for instance, and they can have a personalized landing page, but it's not included for free. Not included. We're going to talk about the landing page and the RMP in a moment. But since the resellers have the ability to take the contractual template and edit it, they're able to take our information off, which is the last bullet here. They take our information off, put their information in, and then they get to pick whatever pricing they want. They're paid twice. They're paid on the front end and then the performance fee on the back end. So the reseller program is what you've heard us talk a lot about. I don't think there's any changes there, but we needed something that was less demanding because some of you just don't want to have to deal with the client contract. You don't want to have to deal with clients paying you. You just want simple. So the affiliate program is simpler. The reseller program, not hard, not complicated, but more involved. Affiliates really, all they're doing is introducing. So let's go ahead and add that. So introduce and refer. So are they educating? Are they teaching? Do they have to answer a bunch of questions? No, 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 no. All they do is say, hey, did you hear about this new nonprofit? Received a grant, can help you get funding to start or grow a business, free shelf court, minimum 100,000. It's essentially just, the brief message here. All right, so I see Debbie has a question. So Debbie's question is, how is the pricing set on this landing page? So anytime a client comes through us directly, just like on our website, they only pay, I'm sorry, up here, they only pay $499.99 transfer fee. So if they went here and clicked on the grant packet, which is what they'll get through the affiliate landing page, it's all based on $499.99. So it's what we call wholesale pricing. So we're paying the $100 out of that wholesale price. Contrasting that for folks like Debbie, Debbie's one of our top income producers. She wouldn't want to do that, right? Because she's marking up she's got her own contract, she set her own prices, she's going out under her own branding. So a difference there between the two. So does anyone have questions on the difference between the affiliate role and the reseller role? Now, some of you are still struggling, like you're asking, like Michael's asking individual questions, which, Michael, there's no way in the world with 748 we can go research files right now. If you have individual questions, what do we say? Text the support line. But my question is, does everyone understand the difference between the affiliate program and the reseller program? All right, Corinthian brings up a good point. So, do you have to be a client to be a reseller? No, you don't have to be. Do you have to be a client to be an affiliate? Yeah, that's the way it's designed. It's meant to be a way that our current clients can refer in others and make money. So maybe there could be exceptions made to that, but in general, an affiliate is always going to be a participant. A reseller may or may not be. Thank you, Corinthian, for explaining that. Okay. Now we have another role called the branch offices, but we're not going to be talking about it much at all anymore. And the reason is it's going to be by invitation only. Most people will start as, well, let me rephrase that. Before we invite someone to run a branch office, which is a big deal, they need to prove themselves as a reseller. We've been shocked, surprised, bewildered by people in the recent past that have come to us and said, oh, yeah, I want to run a branch office, want to run branch office. And they're just not the right fit. So, with that being said, branch offices exist. It's a big deal. There is a license fee, there's exclusive territory, it includes in person training, expanded support. But this is not the venue where we're going to be supporting branch offices. It's going to be addressed in a different venue. So we won't talk much about it. If you're interested in that, no offense, but prove yourself. Prove yourself that you can produce. And if you can produce, then we're more than happy to invite you to run a branch office. If you can't produce as a reseller, there's no reason to think all of a sudden you'd be able to produce as a branch office. All right, next resource we need to talk about is the RMP, the Reseller Marketing Program. So this is the package that includes the landing page. So you would get a personalized landing page with the RMP. So it'd still have our company car. I guess we could put your company car on if you want. The format, the content's the same, but there's a drip sequence that happens after the form is completed. And that's true for our generic uh, landing page as well as for your personalized. But for your personalized landing page, the drip marketing is going to be all about you. So it's going to send them your contract, not our contract. It's going to direct them to you, not to us, and so forth. So the drip marketing, which is mentioned here, is incredibly important. I was talking to one of you this morning. I've forgotten already who I was talking to. But the point was most people won't make a purchasing decision from the first conversation. What's the rule of marketing? Normally, you need to have 5 to 7 exposures before someone will make a purchase. That's just the norm. Well, most of you are too busy or frankly not committed enough to have that type of follow-up. And that's hard to do that manually. But with the drip marketing, once someone comes through either our generic landing page or in your case, your personalized landing page, I think it's 4 drip texts they get in day one and then daily thereafter. So we don't want to inundate them and they have to opt in so they could opt out if they don't want it. So they're not being spammed, but multiple points of contact, educating and helping them move forward. So almost, not all, but almost all of our top producers are using the RMP. Now, some develop their own landing page, and that's fine, but we offer to provide it. It would look like this. We also develop your e-contract. So let's go back to the reseller. So I told you that we provide you the tools, resources, and training for the reseller. So that includes an editable version of the client agreement mentioned here. So it's a Word document. You take our information out, put yours in, change pricing. Then you normally would save it to PDF and then set it up in some sort of e-contract software like Adobe or DocuSign, whatever you want. We take care of all of that for you in the reseller marketing program. There is a cost to have that set up. And some people don't think we should charge anything no matter what we do, but free only goes so far. So if you want the RMP, there is a cost to have it developed. However, we actually will reimburse with just one client. So once we get that landing page up for you, once you've referred one client that has gone through your landing page, bam, we're happy to reimburse. But this is not meant to be a revenue stream for us. We'd like to cover our costs, but it's just some of you are great. Some of you are machines. And like I mentioned, Debbie, Debbie makes more in a week now, I think, than she used to make in a year. You've got Jeff and IT and John Stockton making crazy amounts of money. But for all the John Stocktons, we have a lot of people that do nothing. And if we offer something free, they'll clamor towards it. But that's not a good use of our resources. So if you want the RMP, you pay for it, but we're more than happy to reimburse you if you'll just use it once. If you're not confident that you use it at least once, you're probably in the wrong role, or just go up here and become an affiliate, right? You could become an affiliate, refer enough people in that it would actually pay for it for you if you wanted. Brand new is our lead generation program. So let me move this up a bit. This is a really big deal. So we've tried different types of marketing resources because we have a team that when I say they're remarkable, I don't think that's an exaggeration. They're remarkable at lead generation. We do paid ads on Instagram and Meta and different online resources, and we can create massive quantities of leads. So we're going to repackage this as of today. So I want you to know how it works. And frankly, we don't even charge for it. You just cover the ad spend. So this is our proven lead generation system. So do you need to do this? No, hopefully not. I mean, if you're an affiliate, hopefully you know people to refer in. If you're a reseller, you might know people or you might be willing to go out and develop leads. Branch offices are at a whole different level. They're working in their community and face to face. But the bottom line is we know how to generate leads, but we're running out of time. We've ran out of time. We're out of capacity to work those leads. So we're willing to replicate this for free. But how it works is you just pay the ad spend. So the ads will be ran, the leads will come to you through email. Bam, bam, bam. You'll see them come through. Some of you, like Drake, is Drake on here this morning? Yeah, Drake's on here. I mean, Drake's one that has said, holy shit, this is amazing how many leads are coming through this. So it's good, it's real. You don't pay anything, you just pay for the ad spend. You don't pay for us to do the labor. So we have to have at least 1,000 to make it work, because a small amount of ad spend doesn't work with the algorithms to get enough leads. But 1,000 is that sweet spot. We've been doing a hybrid of this, and what I feel comfortable saying is you'll probably receive, and I know it's a big spread, but anywhere from 20 to 100 hot leads in a month. Now, it's for you to close. So this is called lead generation program. So these are leads that would be directed to you. You need to have the reseller marketing program because we need you to have the landing page to drive them into, and then you would close them. So no, this isn't outsourced business development. The lead generation system is, we'll use our expertise, our award-winning ads. We'll run the ads. The leads come to you, and you or someone on your team has to close them. So if you don't have someone on your team to close deals, that would be a horrible decision. If you're a good closer or you have someone that can close, it's a no absolute no brainer. No brainer. All right, so let's go back and recap and then answer questions, comments, concerns. But we've already covered a couple times. If you have an individual question about your circumstance, this isn't the place for it, is it? No, no, this is a large group training. All right, so again, we clarified who we are and what we do, but we wanted to go through some new partner roles and resources. We've launched the affiliate program. Didn't cost anything, refer in, and that's it. You don't have to know a lot. You should not be answering a bunch of questions. You're not trained on that. You're not supported on that. If it doesn't say it on this landing page, you you probably shouldn't say it. Your prospects come fill out the landing page, list referred by you, and you get credit. You make easy daily deposits, easy money as an affiliate. In contrast, the reseller program is more of our white label, private label, operating as it has, free. We provide you the tools, resources, and training. If you want a landing page, you can get it. It falls under RMP. And you can never say, oh, as a reseller, I don't make enough money or I make too much money, because you control how much you make. You're controlling how much the client pays. The branch offices, we're not going to be speaking of on this training. That's going to be a closed training for branch offices. You need to prove yourself first, because I can't imagine someone that struggles to make money as a reseller, that struggles to help people, struggles to educate as a reseller, and they think, oh, well, I'd be great at a branch office even though I'm failing as a reseller. I don't think that's realistic. So that will no longer be addressed in this training. The RMP, frankly, is as it has been, provide you a landing page with drip marketing. We also set up your e-contract. There is a cost to have it set up, but it's reimbursed with one. So your break even is one, and you still get paid on that one. So it's not like you're foregoing your income, but we just need people that are going to actually produce. And then the new lead generation program, I think, is the answer for a lot of you who are fine with talking to clients, fine with closing deals, but just really not good at generating leads, because we can generate the leads. So that's the lead generation system. So with that, let me get over to your questions, comments, concerns. If you need individualized assistance, I encourage you to text us, and then our past trainings are on YouTube. All right, Gene's asking how to become an affiliate. Okay, Gene, so go ahead and come over here to guaranteedfunding.org, which is forwarded to this page, and you can fill this out, and everyone that comes through this, they'll be offered the option to participate in the grant for the capital raise, and they'll all be offered the opportunity to be an affiliate, no cost. Thank you, Gene. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Drake's going back and asking, yes. So I've attempted to clarify. If I've not done it, shame on me. The lead generation program is new. Let's put it in here. Let's make it new. Let's put new. It's new. New as of today. It has some similar attributes to what we were doing with the OBD, the Outsourced Business Development Program, that some of you participated in, but the OBD was too successful. It inundated us with the number of hot leads, and we just haven't had enough staffing to be able to follow up with all those leads. So we've provided all the OBD participants those leads, but a lot of them stand back and cross their arms and say, well, I'm not going to talk to these prospects. All right, well, then we'll do the best we can to reach them all. But the lead generation system, Drake, much different. Leads are coming to you, you close them. You close them. But you do need to have the landing page, which comes through the RMP, for that model to work. All right, let's see here. Trying to look through the questions. I don't want to make it murky and talk about different topics unrelated to this. So, any other questions on how to collaborate? Right. So we talked about what we're doing, and we'd like to do it with you. We would like to collaborate with each of you, so together we can go out and we can educate, we can build financial literacy. Together, we can give away free shelf corps, and together we can help small businesses get money to start to grow to reach their potential. Whether they want to buy an existing business, we were on yesterday with a lender and one of our clients at 3 p.m. Central yesterday, working on a $3 to $5 million capital raise, going really well, whereby the client is going to use ABL to actually buy an existing business. So this is what we do, and we're giving you an option if you want. I'm not trying to recruit you, nor am I trying to sell you anything, but if you want to collaborate, it's great. Because what is it that entrepreneurs do? Entrepreneurs solve other people's problems. Entrepreneurs sell goods and or services to customers that pay them. And that makes for a real business. A real business makes money. And so we have the ability to help individuals either do this as their focus or just do this as a side income and an additional revenue stream. You can become an affiliate. Is this MLM? Is this network marketing? Is this pay to play? No, no. Costs nothing to be an affiliate. Oh, no, no. I want to have more control. I want to control my own pricing. I want to go under my own branding. Be a reseller. Oh, is that MLM? Is that network marketing? No, free, free. Want to be a leader in my community, want to have a physical office. I want to be ingrained in the community. I want to be known as the go-to resource from local community leaders and local banks. That's the highest level of role, but we're no longer going to allow people to come in right as a branch. It's not worked. A lot of those folks were not ready. So if you're interested long-term in being a branch office, fine. Let's make sure we're a good fit for each other. Reseller marketing program hasn't changed, includes a landing page, e-contract, drip marketing. If you don't have your own capacity to do that, I would strongly encourage. And then also, yeah, I see that Kenny brought up. And then this provides the override income of 5%. Oops, 5%. And direct commissions of 5%. So what do I mean by that? So if you're using the landing pages, then that allows the system to plug directly into our software so we don't have to manually calculate commissions. So for those of you that are interested in getting a performance fee or a success fee on the back end, you're welcome to do that. All you need to do is have the RMP. You make 5% of any of the deals you bring in through your landing page, and then we pay one level of override income. So let's say Drake brought in Michael. Well, we'll use a real example. Michael brought in, is it Seymour? Was that the guy's name, Michael? Sylvester. Michael brought in Sylvester. So every time Sylvester makes 5%, then Michael gets an override. And then lastly, we talked about the new lead generation program. So with that, we will not have a Zoom tomorrow due to travel. We will be back on Thursday morning. Let us know if there's any individualized assistance you need. Thanks for your time. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.